I'm Dan Hotsnakes Woodard.
Hotsnakes.
So it's in my brain. Okay.
Can't unhear it.
This is a show about the 500 albums that Rolling Stone says are the best, and we're gonna talk about them ad nauseum. This is a show about the 500 albums that Rolling Stone says are the best, and we're gonna talk about them ad nauseum. This is a show about the 500 albums that Rolling Stone says are the best, and we're gonna talk about them ad nauseum. This is a show about the 500 albums that Rolling Stone says are the best, and we're gonna talk about them ad nauseum.
Welcome to Backwards Beats Podcast. I'm Karl Carter Fanstil.
I'm Dan Hotsnakes Woodard.
Hotsnakes. And, it's a good spring night. It's the right time to speak about the right album.
Mm-hmm.
The best part about this album is I called it what you would see if you read it as a dumb gringo, which I am.
Yes.
However, it's not called that.
So what album are we talking about?
Well, it's Bad Bunny's freshman album,
Which is?
otherwise known as...
So read it as a gringo and I'll read it as a
You
Spaniard.
made me do it. X100 Pre.
That is so close. So close. It is Por Siempre, which
Yes.
is Espanol for forever.
I've been told this. Mm-hmm. It just seems so complicated.
It's not. That's actually, I guess it's a fairly standard abbreviation. X or X in Espanol is an abbreviation for por, 100, and then pre, so 100, I guess, ciento, siempre. So I guess it all works. I don't sprock in Espanol, but
You did enough.
I did enough. I Googled it.
Yeah. I knew it wasn't right. I just banked on you being the smarter person of the two of us.
I just Googled it. So this is the 447th album on Rolling Stone magazine's 500 greatest albums of all time list, which is what this whole podcast is about. And if you don't know what this podcast is about, take a minute and go back and listen to our banger theme song.
Oh, yeah. You'll figure it out by the end of that.
Yeah.
For sure, Z's.
Yeah.
Fun project, but walking into Bad Bunny territory, this was highly topical this year, or I guess last year specifically.
Well, it was in the Super Bowl. That was
Yeah.
technically 2026.
Yeah, I guess so. It was this year. But the lead up, the toxicity.
That's a good
about
album.
Not having, I'll get down with that anytime you want.
All right.
About Bad Bunny being the performer
Mm-hmm.
was such a big deal.
It sure was. And so as a young American born in 1994, which is the year that I graduated college, and a special year for you as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I was in fourth grade.
Mm-hmm.
I
Tales of the Fourth Grade Nothing.
Yeah, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember my fourth grade memories were pretty flush with good memories.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wore a blue soccer jersey. That was cool.
Yep.
I was number 10. I was the goalie.
Yeah.
I owned
that explains a lot.
a bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to know what that means. And we could roam the town freely, and no one would ever look for you. You didn't have a cell phone. One of my favorite 4-year-old memories was the story that was told about me, because I don't remember it, but I went to a friend's house for a sleepover, and it was the night that one of the Goosebumps, remember those books?
Mm-hmm.
The R.L. Stein horror books series.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one of the movies came out. I went to my buddy's house to watch it at a sleepover.
Okay.
and I fell asleep on the John.
Uh-huh.
Like I locked the door, sat on the pot.
Oh, okay. Not your friend, John.
No. Okay. My friend's name was Justin.
Got it.
Justin Wilcox. And he lived at the top of my street, like literally like 10 houses from my parents' house. And I guess I went to the bathroom and sat on the toilet and locked the door and fell asleep. I fell asleep and they had to take the door off in the middle of the night to be like, are you alive?
You know what's amazing about that is in 1994, that did not happen to me, but the circumstances around that happening to me in 1994, very different.
About to say, yeah, as a grown-ass man partying post-college
Yeah.
versus literally a child.
But we both very well could have been carried out of a toilet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I woke up the next morning like, morning, y'all. And they were like, you fell asleep on the toilet.
Now, if that had happened to me at that age, I don't recall being excavated from a toilet. I definitely would have had Sharpie all over my face.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
No. There's definitely been parties. I mean, the end game is I'll fall asleep anywhere.
That's true.
I'm so capable. If you think you can sleep harder than me, good luck. Karl can fall asleep anywhere. I've been producing this episode with Dan sitting a foot from me.
Mm-hmm. No lie.
And just froze on Pro Tools and fallen asleep at the console.
Oh, that's an understatement. But hey,
You think the government will buy me a helmet? Like, if we can afford all these missiles, I can definitely get a helmet.
as long as it's like a juggernaut.
Oh, yeah. No, we're doing this shit. I'm running through walls, bro. Then I'm falling asleep. No, let's talk about Bad Bunny. Let's talk about Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. We're talking about Benito Antonio Martínez Ocasio, born in Vega Baja, Puerto Rico in 1994, as we've already stated. We talked about the wonderful year of 1994. Raised in a working class family, his mother was a school teacher and his father a truck driver. He sang in church choir as a child and had early exposure to reggaeton and Latin trap, which we'll hear about in a minute. He was influenced by artists like Daddy Yankee, Hector Lavoe, and Vico C.
Hector's monster.
Yes. I should say Hector, I suppose.
Yes.
Yep.
you
If
should.
I'm going to invoke, I won't do that. He attended the University of Puerto Rico, studied audiovisual communication. And he worked as a bagger in the supermarket while uploading his music to SoundCloud, which is very important in this story. He broke out after DJ Luyan discovered his track, Diles.
Do it.
Do it. He discovered the track, and which led him to signing a deal with the album, the record company, publishing company, Hear the Music. So 2016 was his breakout SoundCloud hit, which is kind of crazy because any old body can push something out to SoundCloud. As a matter of fact, in our Ace Frehley tribute, that's where that song lives. You want to go to SoundCloud and hear the Fractured Mirror cover we did for the Remembering Ace Frehley thing last year.
Yes, to SoundCloud, punch in backwards beats. You'll catch a pretty fat track.
Fat. So he had a bunch of singles essentially before, and I think what really put him on the map was, or got him more notice, he was on Cardi B's I Like It in 2018.
Yes, he was.
So I think
It's my favorite song to play at weddings when I wedding DJ.
that and Wonderful
That
Tonight.
song slays. No, we don't play Clapton at the weddings. There's rules. But you roll that thing,
Yeah.
that room dies.
Yeah. So Soy Peor, I Like It, Te Bote remix was a big streaming success across Latin markets, and he released a bunch of singles before he had an album, and that's really what kind of got him hyped up. And essentially, this album was recorded between 2017 and 2018. And we have collaborators like Diplo, El Alfa, and the beloved Drake from Canada.
Drake.
Drake.
Did he have to change his name after he won or lost the Kendrick battle?
Ooh, does he? I don't know.
Yeah.
What would you change it to?
The lesser Drake. Like you just
I don't know.
Is he downgraded?
So we have to talk about this a little bit. I think you and I are on the same page. We talk about the production of this. It blends reggaeton, Latin trap, rock, synth pop, Dembow. There's like a lot of stuff that goes on here.
So the Dembow is like a big one for me.
Yeah.
Because I think it's so cool. The reggaeton's actually underspoken. I hate that it's a forefronter. Like if you go and like AI this thing, it'll tell you it's reggaeton. It's not.
It's not
Daddy Yankee's reggaeton.
Yeah.
Go listen to that. This is trap. This is a lot of modern new hip hop approaches.
A lot of cicada hi-hat.
Precisely. And then there's a ton of stylings within it.
Mm-hmm.
But in its core, this is a hip hop album.
Right.
Don't walk away from that. It's a hip hop album.
Yeah, and a rather diverse hip hop album from like a soundscape perspective.
Oh, sure. Yeah. But the fun part is, I don't know that I've sat around and like listened to modern hip hop albums as of recent. I don't have the bandwidth or the interest. However, I spent a lot of time as a youngin' listening to a shit ton of really, really, really good hip hop.
Right.
And so when you think about what hip hop looks like and the landscape, he could have gone many places, and they do. There's a ton of different tones they touch on over the course of this album.
Yep.
It's quite a nice sampler pack, if you will. But something that's there the entire time is 808s and trap hi-hats.
I mentioned 808, I think, in like 7 out of the 15 songs.
It's undeniably
Yep.
it's a hot hip-hop album. That's all.
So this album was released Christmas Eve 2018 under the Remus Entertainment label, and we talked about the stylization of the album title, which is X100 Pre, which is an abbreviation or phonetic for por siempre or forever, and has strong streaming numbers, even though chart-wise, it's interesting. Chart-wise, it hit Diamond, which is usually 10 million downloads or 10 million purchases, but it's Diamond Latin, if we recall from earlier
The Latin numbers are even more like cooked under. Like
600,000.
Yeah, you can do that way easier.
Right. However, Bad Bunny, I believe, has 48 songs on Spotify with over 1 billion streams.
Yeah, he's doing just fine.
He's okay.
Including off the cuff, I'm looking at one right now that specifically has over 1 billion on this album.
Right.
So he's not unheard of, as we all well know.
And there's not a track on here that's under 100 million.
Yeah. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. And let's see, what is he? Let me look here. What is he overall in the Spotify sphere? He is
7th.
Number 3. We're currently
He's number 3.
Trace. Yes. Let's see. Pretty good.
Ole.
Ole.
Dude, Bad Bunny's badass, dude. Like, I got nothing but respect.
Yes. This did debut at number 11 on the Billboard Top 200, which is pretty great. Reached number 1 on the top Latin album charts. Of course, the I mentioned multi-platinum, but not the same multi-platinum. But I think that he did okay. He's doing fine.
Yeah, we would say. You can sit in better chairs than those plastic ones.
Yeah, Benito's doing fine. The name did come out of, I think it was like a Halloween costume he was wearing. And someone gave him the nickname of Bad Bunny. He's like, oh,
I'll keep that.
I will keep that. Yeah.
What a cool name.
And
that's way better than Sleep Shitter.
Right. Yes. Numb legs.
That's an old person problem. As a kid, you don't even feel that.
Hangler.
Angler on the booth.
Okay.
We're cracking ourselves up tonight.
We are, because we normally start recording at around 8 p.m. It's 11:21 p.m. because we will get into this as two non-Spanish speakers and as people who this is not a genre that we frequent. We want to make sure that we do this album justice, but we have some feelings that may be counter to the number 3 most streamed Spotify gentleman.
Yeah,
currently.
let's just go ahead and just tackle this early. It's incredibly challenging to listen to this album, and when you hear the level of production, when you read the lyrics alongside the title, but you don't get to hear them in like the context, the way that your ears would hear them, it leaves you quite divided. Like, I love hip hop. I really do. I grew up with it. It's a thing that defined how I play, how I sing, how I interpret music, how I write, how I drum, everything about me. And let's not be coy. This is a hip hop album first and foremost.
Yep.
His presentation throughout the course of it is there. I can hear his presentation. It's good. He has this fantastic swagger. His voice is awesome. His pauses, his breaths are perfect. But when you don't get to hear the words hit the same way you hear it in, when the Jizza does it.
Right.
Like when Mos Def or Black Thought or, it doesn't matter. Eminem. Like when you hear these lyricists and wordplay is the linchpin.
It really is, yeah.
And you're not in on the language, it's wildly, wildly hard to be objective.
Agreed. And I've been trying to reconcile that when I listen to this because we talked about this before. There's probably not a song on here that I would turn off if it came on. But end to end, I find this a little bit of a challenge. And I was trying to reconcile because I do listen to foreign language music.
Yeah.
But in that case, the lyrics aren't necessarily the linchpin. The storytelling
you can look
isn't
at
the
melody,
yeah,
harmony. There's a lot of other things.
yeah,
There's such evidence. Like, he's obviously got like this really good like dictating tone. I love that about him.
Hey,
He's not there's a lot of A's. But like that comes in hip hop now too.
Yeah,
Anywhere. Like Kendrick does it. So you're not looking for singer melody here.
no,
So you shed that entire interest level, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like he's saying things over pretty well produced beats. We agree.
absolutely.
Like,
there are soundscapes on here that are fantastic.
the whole album sounds awesome. But it's tough. Even if you're reading the lyrics by it, like it's just tough to.
Because when you're reading them in English, it doesn't, the rhyming isn't working. It just
isn't as convincing.
yeah.
So we're kind of at a handicap on this one.
Yeah.
Is I think what we're trying to tell you as listeners. And you would be too, unless you speak fluent Spanish and can comprehend it. In which case, you win.
Or the overall musical content is enough to get you excited.
Sure. In my case, I can already write that off. Nay, it's good, but it's not like stoking me.
Right.
But I guess there's like a disclaimer that comes to this, which is if I got to hear this, if there was like a device that got to like,
Universal translator. Yeah.
The universal translator into my head, I'm positive I'd be hot to this because I love what he's written. I've read all the lyrics on this album. I literally have sat in this very studio, listened to it, and stared at the lyrics and read along. It's just a shame that I can't absorb it in my natural ear.
Right.
And yeah, I want people to know coming in. I think we both suffer from that.
Sure.
On this album.
Yep. But enough caveating.
Yeah, totally.
Should we get into the meat and potatoes?
Yeah, we probably should get into the. That was the weirdest way to say meat and potatoes I've ever heard. And you almost had me on some other language. Jesus H. Christ, I'm stupid. We're going to take a break.
Carmel, Indiana, a town steeped in tradition and family values. It's early April, the daffodils have bloomed, and the cum trees smell like a stiff tube sock. The First Methodist Church of the Barely Virgin's Hoppy Hearts Egg Hunt Jubilee have the town excited. The boys and girls eagerly wait for the Easter Bunny to arrive.
Every goddamn year, I lug these freaking eggs around. And every year, it's smile for the children, be soft and cute. I did my time.
And now he's out for blood. This spring, the hunt goes both ways, just like Father Timmons. He was born to deliver joy. He chose to deliver pain.
Daddy, look at my jelly beans. They're leaking.
Timmy, those aren't jelly beans. They're baby toes. Ah! Oh God! Ah, it's biting my neck. Oh God! Call your mother.
Linda, your deviled eggs are to die for.
Time to go, bitches.
Ah, you stay out of there. That's my naughty hole.
Too much paprika. Hey, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
What is it, my son?
I put all my eggs in one casket.
Oh, the power of God repels you.
From the creators of The Devil's Diorama and Preachy Woman comes Murder Bunny. He's fluffy. He's furious. And he's done working weekends. This Easter, no one is safe in the garden. No one runs from the bunny. Murder Bunny, the second most foul, rude, and bad-tempered rodent you've ever set your eyes on.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about it, man. Is it a marker? It's not even a marker. At that point, it's just...
A turtle head.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
It is.
Male anatomy. I look, I get that we probably have the easier...
No, probably about it.
No, we definitely have the easier path of the two. Mm-hmm. I also fully know that's why we live less.
Yeah.
We die earlier. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd prefer to...
You'd rather get spiders than live another 10
Oh,
years.
dude, just fucking kill me at 60-something. I'm done, dude. I'm cooked. I didn't think I'd make it to 40. So, like...
Well, we still have like another 10 and a half years of this podcast.
Oh,
so
no, I'm full committed.
All right.
So, like, we'll get through this.
All
But
right.
after that, all bets
tapping
off.
out. All
yeah.
right.
Or at least, like, a good bidet. Get that gusher out of the butt. The milk dud. All right. So, we got an album in front of us. Like a true chewy album. I believe it's 15 tracks, 53 minutes.
Something like that.
Yeah. It ain't small. Yeah, 15 tracks, 53 minutes. You don't see a lot of these in the late 20 teens. A lot of albums are much shorter. Mm-hmm. You're getting a lot of EPs at this level.
Yep.
Not Bad Bunny. came
No.
out with a slammer. He had things to say.
He did.
I don't understand them, but he had things to say.
So he's talking about song number 1.
We should jump in, and I can't wait for you to pronounce all these names.
Ni bien ni mal.
Nailed it.
Neither good nor bad.
What a great song title.
It is. And when we talked about some of the, when we pre-gamed or we what we just said before the break, whatever the hell I'm about to say, this one here already hit me because we've talked several times about the me old man screaming at clouds auto-tune guy. And this thing comes in hot with the,
No, he's embracing it from the get.
as an effect, and it's and for me, I was actually hoping for a bit more of a banger to start the album. This is a fairly melancholy album. It sort of shows his like sad boy energy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can call this emo
Yeah.
hip hop in a sense.
Yep. Yeah. So what are your?
So what I was impressed with as a title track, opening track, is the restraint. It's really open. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's trap, but without skittering hi-hats.
That's later.
It's just his voice out front. And he's so authoritative. It's like he's been here for a long time, but he hasn't. And I love the command coming in to this song.
Right.
I feel like it's a really cool introduction. It's not forceful. It's not look at me, I'm the man. It's just like, we're going to talk about this message here.
Yeah.
But it's sparse. You'll get most of this episode. I'll talk about production because it's what drew me into it.
Yep.
What I really like is there's kind of this dry upfront vocal, really, really good digital drum production, and not a whole hell of a lot out. It's kind of like the old, maybe like the 707
Right.
sample pack,
Right.
but it's energetic. It's driving. It almost reminds me of, you remember what Dave Chappelle would enter to on the Chappelle show? That boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Now dry that up
Right.
incredibly, and then you have the same kind of heartbeat here.
Yeah. I buy that. Yeah.
And so my final thought on it is, what you get is out loud statements, forefront, not hidden by music, not hidden by arrangement. He's just gonna show up and be here.
Yeah. The thing I do like about this is a fairly, we'll have to talk about idiomatic, production and themes throughout this. His vocal rhythms are like these 16th note triplets.
Yep.
Which
Check
is,
it up, Yep.
yep, which is phrased pretty intense given how laid back the track is. It's actually what gives it energy is when he's doing that, because then when you sort of get to like the turnaround for lack of a better term in this song, he goes back to this eighth note groove and almost feel like the whole song like slows down, even though the tempo is
Never changes. I mean, it's perfectly on the grid.
yeah.
But space is actually the key in this tune.
Yeah.
It's a really bold opener, if you ask me. Like, yeah, precisely. And we're gonna get fun sounds throughout the course of this.
Yeah.
This is one where I really, 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 really wish I had, an
Espanol.
earpiece in
Yeah.
to understand what he was saying. Because, man, he built a platform that was so good for his messaging.
Yeah. And I like the ukulele.
Yeah, just such a raw, earnest, unproduced tone over otherwise,
You have your
a
808 here,
synth-led, yeah,
and hand
hip-hop
clap
beat,
snare drum,
yeah.
snare drum,
It's so
and
killer.
with the kalimba outro.
Oh, hey, that's right.
Yeah.
You do. By the way, these outros and intros through the course of the album are fantastic. There's some really good album craft going on. And it's worth speaking about because, you have a lot of albums that we've spoken about that may have like a storyline or an arc, but one of the key features, if you look at an album that you can do a modern production, is actually blending a note or a tone into the next.
Right.
Whoever mixed this and then mastered it really did a fantastic job.
Yeah, there are
As you move through the album, it feels like an experience.
Yeah, he's one of the producers. There are several producers on here. I'll dig back to the notes and I'll get it up,
Of course,
so we can flow through the. Anything else on Ni Bien Ni Mal?
No. We need to go to 200 miles per hour.
Okay, nicely done.
Nailed it. I'm going to take them where I can get them.
Okay, 200 mph. Produced by Diplo, one of the producers.
Diplo, is that not Diplo?
Well, they say Diplo like 50 times in the song, so I'm assuming it's Diplo.
I wonder if this is and I didn't do the research, it's worth looking at. Is this the DJ Diplo?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
It
what
is.
I thought.
but they say Diplo
Of
because
course they do.
the I in Spanish is E. So
Yeah,
yes.
my kid says, Yarrow. So
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Ruh-roh.
if this is the producer / DJ, I think it is, which I think we
Yeah.
do. Finally, we get into like a more bounce feel.
You get the cicadas finally come in.
And that's cool. Like, I love a good new trap beat.
Yeah.
With big low end that can kind of like run.
For a song called 200 miles per hour, this song will make your windows rattle.
Oh yeah, it'll knock off your rearview mirror
Yeah.
if you hit it hard enough.
Yeah, the sub bass in this is
So good.
give you a brown note.
Love this production.
Yeah.
Wish once again. And by the way, listened to it, watched lyrics while listening to it. It just doesn't hit the same way. You just don't get that. None of the words or the affect carry the same gravity as when you listen to someone do it where you understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
With that said, I kind of like the tune. It has a really fat Dilla drag to it.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is super cool. I didn't know if you were hip to it, but
Yep.
it seems you are.
Yeah.
He really can manage his rhythmic cadence over that. And I love the contrast.
Yeah.
He's got like poetic features about him.
He does. So you read the lyrics to this one?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember what this is about?
Off the top of my head, no, but would you like to remind me and I'll chime in?
200 miles on a jet ski, eh?
Hey, yeah, it's the jet ski song, yes.
If you want, I'll fuck you right here, eh?
Hey, yep, that's the one.
Yeah, this is that
That's
song.
the one. And it said it straight up in Spotify like that too.
It sounds more poetic and Espanol, but yep. Under the sun, under the sky, 200 miles on a jet ski, eh? If you want, I'll fuck you right here, eh? That's the chorus of this song.
By the way, fucking on a jet ski, I'm down.
That seems quite different. Have you ever been on a jet ski? Like,
Yes, doggy style feels like the supreme position. Like, right?
yeah, not
Like just someone hold the handles and go. Like it's very easy.
yeah. It's no reverse cowgirl. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no need to get athletic here. Take it easy. Quantum skater. Yeah. Let's just do the natural one, which is just lift your butt.
Yeah. No, I do love the fact that he mentions Denny's, which is a great late night drinking post drinking spot. So it's pretty great.
And you know what Espanol for Denny's is? Denny's. Yeah. Dude, actually, I love this tune. It's so cool to roll into it. But yeah.
I'll make you play it like a flute.
No. That's
This might be a song about adult topics.
That was flatiated.
Yes.
Yeah. So good. So good. Cheers. I mean, like, to you, dude. Like,
Yeah. Now, without that context, nothing's hit me yet. Like sonically, like these are all good tracks. I think there's not a track on this album that I would turn off on its own.
No. I wouldn't skip anything, but like you really got to pick and choose a banger. And the funny part is the fact that we have Diplo here did nothing for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm familiar with Diplo's catalog outside of here if this is allegedly the same person.
Right.
Which I think it is because you wouldn't mention it otherwise. That name's big enough.
50 times.
Exactly.
Looney Tunes.
No. Oh, Daddy Yankee. My bae. But there's nothing enough going on there either for me. Because, like, Diplo isn't producing hip hop.
Right.
At all. Like, not even a little.
Yeah.
And so, this is kind of funny. I guess the best part is now enjoying the lyrics. Next! This one has the upside down question mark.
See, which means what?
No clue. It was Alt 143 when you were on AIM Instant Messenger.
It's a pregunta, so a question.
Whoa, take it easy, bro.
¿Quién tú eres? Who are you? And this is a pretty aggressive track, actually. Especially, is this the only song with English in it?
Until Drake comes in later.
Right.
But yeah, it definitely.
But he's Canadian, so that's not real English.
Okay.
They use U's in color, you know. They use the Queen's English or King's English, I suppose.
We still love you.
We do. Canada.
Please take us in.
Yeah, not Drake. Canada.
We need you. We need you bad.
My feelings than Drake are less, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Kendrick already did his damage. We'll be fine.
He does. I love the lo-fi keyboard patch. That's the foundation of this song.
That's the best part of this song by, a country mile, as one would say. Mm-hmm. That synthy thing is so cool. But no, it's aggressive. It's forward.
Right.
You get a new style. What I like about this album 3 songs in is we haven't repeated a thing.
Right.
We made a Daddy Yankee joke earlier, which is unfair in the sense it's like, okay, cool, Latin artists, therefore everything gets put in their court.
Well, they're friends. No. And he's influenced by Daddy Yankee.
And that's fine, but he's so not. Like this and Daddy Yankee's album sound nothing alike, period.
Right, because we've had 3 very different songs. I believe I teased in Daddy Yankee, we got to song 11 before we got out of whatever is 110 beat per minute.
How many sokas can one take to the face?
All about in the same key.
But here we're like really, we're hanging with, North American trap music. It's frankly that and other hip hop affiliated grooves.
Yeah.
This one has so many percussive elements though.
Yeah.
Which make it so much fun.
Right. So do you know who's featured in this song?
The really shiny, oily violin player from Dave Matthews Band who got fired.
No, we'll keep going. Do you know that Bad Bunny is a wrestler?
I did not know that.
Like WWE.
Oh, he wears one of the cool masks. Because Latin wrestling is like a whole thing.
Yeah, so he was, for sure. 2021, WrestleMania 37. He was involved in that. 2022, he's been in.
So, like, he took the Miz on this track? Like, what's going to go on?
Well, so he won with Damian Priest against the Miz.
Oh, hey!
yeah. So
I only know that guy from being on, like, one of the dating shows in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about WWE.
Good pull.
Okay.
So this song, the reason I bring up his wrestling is this song is basically a tribute to that song. And apparently features legendary wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin?
Who delivers a Stone Cold Stunner to Bad Bunny in this.
In this song? Just like breaks his jaw? Because a stunner was where you put the guy's head
Yep.
over your shoulder.
Yeah.
And it fell on your butt.
Yep. So I don't know. I just think it's kind of interesting. And obviously this is the song with English. That's not Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Isn't he dead?
No. Stone Cold?
Yeah, I think Steve
All right.
Austin died.
Let me Google that.
I think he died.
Tell me some things. I don't believe that's true, but go ahead. Tell me.
I think he died.
All right.
Karl's sticking with that statement. I think he did. Because he's not that important, and I believe it happened. So for me, what you end up with here is you end up with one of the better trap sounding productions on this album, which is so cool.
Yep. Stone Cold Steve Austin is 61 years old, still living in Austin, Texas.
He's an awesome. That place is liberal as shit. Like, he does not belong there. Well, Steve, Esteban, if you want to hang sometime, I'll forgive you. I'll chug a beer faster than you, by the way. But dude, as a kid, I'd do the whole like suck it thing. Like it was like our meme. That was our 6'7".
Yeah.
You know, like so cheers to you, bro. I think actually if you look at the album thus far in, this is one of the more impressive beats I've heard. I like, yeah, I like this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. And I think still, I don't know, I guess my favorite thing still, the beat's great. It's the lo-fi thing. And I think that there are a lot of really good like chord samples or chord patches throughout this entire album that keep this.
Do you have the producer name on this thing by chance?
There are several.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up, but
I wonder because there's some album craft going on here that's sneakily good, especially for your freshman album.
Yeah.
Like he really got a good, he was funded, like, or he had access because this thing turned out really well.
it did. Producer, Taney, Bad Bunny, Diplo, DJ Luan.
I mean, Diplo's money alone will
Diplo.
do it. It's Diplo. If you're fucking gringo like me, it's Diplo, right?
Well, and I mean, his name is Thomas Wesley. So
Try it again.
Thomas Wesley Pence Jr. He's Diplo.
At least, yeah, that's saying at that point, you're Diplo, bro. You're Diplo. You don't get to be cool. Thomas Wesley Jr. the third.
Well,
Esquire.
So Thomas Wesley, in quotes, Wes Pence Jr.
Okay, whatever.
Diplo. I'm not giving it up because that's how they pronounce it on the album.
Hey, so be it.
Yep.
So be it. Good sounding song.
It is a good sound.
Highly recommended. If you had to listen to the first three, I'd say listen to this one first.
Yeah, because I would agree.
All right, let's scooch on.
Scooch.
Song 4, Caro.
Close. Kato
That, damn it.
means expensive.
It's literally my name sans the L, and I still couldn't say it right.
Well, you don't have an O in your name.
I know. I'm saying switch the O with the L.
Yeah. What do you got?
You know, we end up with something that's a little more atmospheric. Atmospheric?
Sure.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Big soundscape, synth driven, but just lighter.
There's an arpeggiated like synth part in this one that is reminiscent actually of the Eurythmics, like different key and everything. But if you think about these dreams, synth part.
Dreams are made of this. Yeah.
So the synth patch in this, it's not the same synth patch, but it's almost the same sort of arpeggio that's going on in the background.
I like the delay and kind of just the, way it kind of fizzles into nothingness.
Yeah.
Because you still have him, and this is never going to change. The entire album, he's so upfront. There's no subtlety on his voice. He is marching orders, screaming lines down cadets' faces behind him like the entire time.
He is.
I'm good with it.
Right.
It's like cheerleading, but in the best way.
Yeah. Do you know who else is singing on this?
Nay.
It's uncredited, but it's Ricky Martin
No way.
is on this one. Yeah.
Well, he made an appearance at the Super Bowl show, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can see that the relationship was formed.
Yeah.
I love his presentation on this one. He's very melodic. This is one of the first times where he's doing a little more singing than rapping
Yeah.
so far in.
Yeah.
Where I'm like convinced by a melody. Like you can sing it back to yourself in your head later.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the time he's kind of doing the melodic rapping thing a la Drake, which
Right.
we'll talk about later. But here, this just feels a little more catchy to me.
Yeah. And this is, I don't know. I saw people talk about this is a song about gender fluidity, and he's gotten some gripe over he's gotten some crap about the way he dresses and for the sort of like feminine masculinity stuff.
Oh, so he does the pretty boy thing.
Yeah,
he
he does
totally
that.
does. Yeah.
And so he's gotten, I don't know if they've gotten more credit for this being like a pro trans thing than it is, but that's not really what it is. Like if you look at the lyrics, he talks about the way he's dressed, but yeah, he wears athletic gear that may be pink at times, but
So
he still looks like a dude.
Yeah, so be it.
You know, like I'm not sure, but anyway, this song is supposed to be about gender fluidity. At least that's what people praise it for being.
Look, when songs can be written on one thing,
Yeah.
and he wasn't going out of his way per se to make a anthem,
Yep.
but they can be taken to be one.
Yeah.
That becomes bigger than the song.
Yeah.
That becomes whether you agree with it or not, we don't care. But it becomes bigger than the song. That's an empowering song.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool
Yeah.
that you can have that like influence inside of a song.
Yeah. This is one of the many songs. So I guess it's probably idiomatic, but the A or hey, whatever.
Oh, it's a hard EH. It's an A.
It's A. It's all over the place in this album. Like I said, it's idiomatic. And here's where for the most part, I do like this song. But when you get into as a singer, many of these melodies are one note melodies with a flourish at the end. Probably the best way to put it. And that's why when you don't speak the language, and if the music in and of itself is mostly just a beat, a good beat,
Yeah.
right?
Dope track.
It is. But when you're going through an hour of this over and over and over again, for me, that's why the album's been a struggle, because it's not landing for me otherwise.
Well, I couldn't agree more because, like, I'm hearing this delivery I think I'd like.
Yeah.
I just don't know what you're delivering.
Yeah.
It's still in the Amazon package. And that's not his fault by any means. It's my stupid white ears. Like, I just I don't speak the language.
Yeah.
And though we could sit down, and I sat and read the entire album on the karaoke chart next to it.
Mm-hmm.
I like what he's saying, but like, it will never resonate and hit me if I don't hear it and understand it personally. The delivery's everything.
Right.
So it makes it such a struggle. We just have to reemphasize. I think that's a real heavy that we're coming to recognize as we embrace a lot of albums on this list that have given us a similar challenge. Tonight, we literally went, instead of here, to a bar to talk about the album first and go, how are we going to talk about this respectfully?
Right.
Because it's absolutely worthy of respect.
Yeah.
There's no question about that. But
Yep.
it's like, we're also not going to act like because you can karaoke read the thing, you understood how it hit.
Yeah. Right.
And reading it in text, I mean, the way that we use music, the way that we phrase music,
Yeah.
the sentences that we come up with to make things fit that sound fantastic sometimes look terrible.
Right. Right.
And this is a classic case of that, where you're just like, reading it on script will never do justice to probably the way you can catch it.
Right.
If you have the ear to catch it.
Right. And yeah, so we'll probably get into more of that, but
We'll get into plenty more of that. Let's move on.
yeah. Do you know Carmina Burana by Karl Orff?
No, you just said so many. You just said all of the Bad Bunny things to me. I have no idea what you said.
So
No, I think you said Karl.
Karl, I did. Karl Orff wrote the Carmina Burana, which is a series of poems, all in, I don't know, whatever, Latin, I guess. I don't know what it is. Doesn't matter. But you probably know it if you ever saw those old Guinness commercials. Oh, Fortuna.
Okay.
Or like Conan the Barbarian.
Fortuna.
Yeah. And the funny thing about it is, I have to look this up when this came out. Carmina Burana, 1935, 1936. Okay. But it's all this like secular poetry is what's backing it. And it's all about doing it. Like it's a hip hop album, but it's with an orchestra and a choir in the background.
No, you said it's all about doing it.
Oh yeah. If you look at the album covers, it's all like, yeah, it's
just people banging.
It's banging. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, cool.
It's a banging.
We're very clear.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful.
And so the reason I bring that up
like my
is
playlist at the bottom.
yeah, you need some peaches. And so the reason I bring it up is yes. So the language it's all in Latin. So nobody speaks Latin anymore. But the music is super dramatic, very involved, and all of that. So it's not that we can't listen to music that is in another language. It's when that's the focus.
Well, yeah, the storytelling.
Yeah. So anyway, we move on from Caro to
Oh, I'm not saying it.
Tenemos que hablar.
Look at you.
We need to talk.
Oh, lovely. Hey, guitars.
See.
So wonderfully guitars. Nice to have a more analog approach.
Yeah, I saw a little like snippet about this. It's like, this is a great departure into 2000s pop punk. No, it's not. There's a guitar in it.
Yeah,
and it's a palm muted guitar
I
part.
would not call this pop punk by any means.
No, it's not. Baby's first pop punk. That being said, I do love the riff.
It's good. It's catchy, good to the ear.
And actually, I think with that, like it's like an 80s. I think it's more of an 80s style guitar riff.
Agreed. Tired of that.
With modern production,
Palm
808s.
muting gets it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have this new sound source in, and it also goes to show he becomes a little more melodic because of it.
For sure.
No one's gonna call Bad Bunny a good singer.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yep.
I mean, if they do, stupid. That's like when one Rolling Stone magazine called Taylor Swift one of the best guitar players of all time. Dummies. This guy's not a good singer at all. I barely call him a singer, period. And I think he would also go, don't call me a singer yet.
Right.
Maybe he has an album on the cusp. Maybe he wants to go Selena his ass off. And I believe he could. What I'm saying is this approach is not there, but he turns into a more sing-songy person when accompanied by this guitar.
Yeah. So this is a song inspired by hating getting the text message saying, we need to talk.
Of course.
And
who wouldn't hate that?
Yeah. Because the chorus is,
HR.
I hate your messages when you say we have to talk. Oh God, what did I do? What did I do? We have to talk. I hate your... Yeah. That's why I wish I understood it in the moment, because it's
Thank you
fantastic.
for being so frank, sir.
Yeah.
We all hate that.
First one, tell me, who did I fuck now? So it's tongue in cheek because, or is it because I looked at her? Right. That's the second one.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's so charismatic.
Yeah.
The funny part is, you know how charismatic he is, even if you don't know what he's saying.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm drawn to him.
Yeah.
I watched. You watched the halftime show, right?
I did.
He was just. There's something electric about this dude. Like, he commands so much. Mm-hmm. I don't know what shit he's saying, but he holds your attention somehow,
Right.
in a very earnest way.
Do you know Linus from Linus Tech Tips on YouTube?
Yes, I do.
So he was on Jimmy Fallon showing some laptop or something like that, and Bad Bunny was there at the same time, and it was fantastic because Linus
On the couch was Jimmy at the desk, Linus from Linus Tech Tips, and Bad Bunny.
such a great go. So it's like a weird joke.
What the shit is this?
So Linus's demo was not quite like working, and Bad Bunny
I
was
cock slapped this Raspberry Pi.
this Bad Bunny was just so good at like being like he was a straight man, but he was cracking the jokes as Linus because when Jimmy tries to be so supportive all the time, it's kind of gross actually.
Yeah, he's tough to watch.
Yeah.
We're talking about Fallon, right?
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon, yeah.
Not Kimmel.
Yeah. So Bad Bunny came in and added the appropriate comedy for the situation. It was great.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He saved it.
He did.
Linus doesn't exactly have the best personality either, so
No.
he got in a lot of trouble recently online. You see that?
He did.
Yeah, he got kind of crapped on.
He did.
So between him and Fallon, who relies on a person to dominate to have content.
Right.
Thank God Bad Bunny was there. Bad Bunny saved the day. Good Bunny.
Good Bunny. Good Bunny. So this is now we're into the part of the album that I'm actually waking up for.
Yeah, and it's important we highlight this.
Mm-hmm.
You end up starting this album off as something that's clearly a hip hop album, very trap forward. If you look at the internet, it will say reggaeton. It's not.
Not yet.
Reggaeton's not a thing that's touched us yet.
Right.
It does exist in this album, but don't call this a reggaeton album. It is certainly not.
No.
This album's all over the place. It's heavily, heavily modern trap influenced.
Yeah.
Now, we get something a little lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we move into song number 6.
Oh, we're moving on. Okay.
Oh, would you like to say
No, that's fine. That's
song
fine.
number 5?
No, we can move on.
Yeah. The only problem is I can't say it, so you have to.
Otra Noche en Miami. Another night in Miami. Number 1 for me.
My favorite track on the album. Sure enough.
Yeah, like I really do like this song. The keyboards are reminiscent of a Michael Mann film.
Well, the synths that they used are so classic and clutch.
Yeah.
It's a perfect soundscape.
You belong to the city. This is Miami Vice.
Oh, you just feel so good in this
I
one.
want the windows to roll down. I want my speakers to vibrate. I want to irritate people at the stop sign with this song.
No, it's retro and late night.
Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. Miami.
Yeah.
AF. Mm-hmm. And last time it was 2 a.m. Miami, I got bit by a dog.
No lie. that happened. And then we got in the dog owner's car and you rode in the back seat with that dog.
With that dog who just bit me. But like, you know who did the track? It was like M83. It had that for the call, bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
You know, like that, like Knight Rider sound.
Yeah.
This isn't that, but this is Miami's version of that for me.
Yeah.
I love this tune.
Me too, because like I like the previous song. When I got to this one, like on first listen, it was first listen. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was like, we have an album of this.
Yeah.
Now, please.
Yeah. So good. And they have the Simmons drum pads.
Oh,
the big
dude. And those are the ones. They have that decay to every drum. Yeah.
So good.
Whoever produced this knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And he, Bad Bunny himself, Mr. Benito himself, is up to task. He knows now how to shape his voice around this.
Yeah. He sings this beautifully.
Yeah. It's so good. And not a great singer conventionally.
No, but he sculpts his vocal phrasing perfectly to fit the mood of this song.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And this is how I know this man is a real ass artist. this is where he wins he charms me, because it's clear not only he encouraged this album, he probably asked for this kind of production and then vocalizes over it so well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, the only downside is I wish I could hear it in a tongue that I heard, like.
But this one, I don't care. This is the first one I don't care at all.
It's a feeler first.
Yep.
Yeah. Love this tune, dude.
Yep.
Love this tune. Oh, once we go to a break, I'm going to literally just put this tune on.
It's so good. It's so good.
Anything you want to say about it besides that?
No, just check it out. It's really good.
If you're doubting us on this album, go tune into this song first and see what it's capable of.
Yeah.
Because that's our job. Like, our job is to listen through.
Yep.
This, to me, is like enough of the reason to like get behind it.
I agree. And if you don't think we take this seriously enough,
I don't think anybody does it.
Yeah.
We're pretty committed.
we are.
But I mean, this was such a breath of fresh air.
It was. It is.
Let's move to the next tune. Can I say the
I want you to say how you think of this.
Sir bitch?
Bitch.
The word is bichot. Bichot.
Bichote.
Bichot.
Ser bichote.
Sir, and sir, by the way, is
Ser.
S-E-R.
Ser. Yes. Ser bichote. To be a
Karl.
big shot or a drug lord.
Lovely. That's the worst word to be called as a drug lord.
Well, it's big shot, right? So bichote is big shot.
I'm reading that as your little bitch.
Yeah.
I do not like it. I do
I
not
don't like
agree
it.
with this song title, Drug Lords. Just keep giving me mediocre drugs at reasonable prices that are healthy things. This track absolutely breaks what we just came from.
It does. You get any evanescence in this song?
I do.
Amy Lee. There's a background. There's a
I
singer.
hate that, specifically that Take Me Back to Life song. But I find this to be cheesy.
Yeah. Now, you said you hate Evanescence. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, yes, but I also don't like this song because of said vibe.
But I will say I'm not the biggest Evanescence fan, but I have respect for Amy Lee's vocals.
Sure.
You know.
I'm not there to crap on that.
Yeah.
I don't like rock opera, rock ballad, new age style music. I get real yucky about like uber I'm gonna wear like the black eyeliner and act like I'm super rock emo. I don't like that entire vibe of rock and roll. I never have, I never will. This song kind of embraces it.
I suppose. I don't think it's quite as melodramatic as that. But
I agree with you. However, I much prefer our previous song to this.
But
actually, the previous two to this.
I'm
The
still
atmospheric
connected.
Synth,
Yeah.
and then I got to roll into a way cooler tune.
Yeah.
Knight Rider.
And
And then we come over here and we're getting a little anthematic, and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm still connected because I wasn't expecting this. So I'm happy. I'm happy for that, basically.
It's stripped down. I mean, there's not a ton going on here either. And I can give some compliments. I can pay some compliments. I think that the drum samples here are really well chosen.
Yep.
They sound very good.
Yep. What about the voiceover in the middle that sounds like the voiceover for No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age?
Yeah, how about that? Yeah. I don't know if show them that.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. It's like a high pass filter thing, right?
Yeah, I couldn't get information about who that is or what's happening in that, but
It's interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. It just
I just wanted to mention Queens of the Stone Age in this
so
particular
cool.
episode.
So cool.
like
So cool.
the fact that Actually, even the fact that we have Evanescence, even though I'm not the biggest Evanescence fan, and Queens of the Stone Age mixed in with the Bad Bunny thing actually kind of shows, to me, like a lot of influence.
Oh, well, there's a ton of depth.
Yeah.
To simply call this a hip hop album, you'd be very wrong.
Yeah. Now, I don't think he was doing the Queens of the Stone Age thing. I think it's just some guy speaking in Spanish really fast. But
that's a production choice.
right.
And so whoever's ear is on that board is making these decisions.
Mm-hmm.
It's really impressive.
Yeah.
Look, they use the soundscapes across this album very well.
Yeah.
And to think this is literally his freshman album, like this is the one.
See?
You know? Mm-hmm. It's impressive.
It is. You know, I think it's impressive. We're about at the midpoint of this album, don't you think?
Song number 8 coming up, and I can't say its name. So we're going to take a quick break, and then Dan's going to figure that out.
Yep.
Hola.
That's exactly what's happening.
This week in music. This is your Backwards Beats Week in Music for the week of April 4th, 2026. Courtney Love has spent the last week making waves following a nearly 2-hour appearance on Billy Corrigan's podcast, The Magnificent Others. The biggest bombshell involves the Nirvana classic Heart-Shaped Box. While fans have long assumed the song was a tribute to Love, she now claims that the iconic line, "Forever in debt to your priceless advice," was actually a sarcastic jab directed at Sonic Youth's Kim Gordon. Love describes the track as a new complaint born out of Kurt's frustration with Gordon's perceived aloofness and general snobbery of the 90s indie scene. During the interview, Love also took aim at Dave Grohl, urging him to man up and admit publicly that the two are actually on good terms. She suggested that Grohl maintains a public distance to avoid upsetting a specific segment of his straight male fan base who have spent 30 years casting her as the villain. Love's comments have reignited a decades-old debate over the mean girl dynamics of the Seattle era, proving that even 30 years later, the in utero era still has secrets to spill. The music world is mourning the loss of a true architect of groove, James Gatson. One of the most recorded and influential drummers in history has passed away at the age of 86. While his name might not have been on everyone's marquee, his pocket was the foundation for some of the most iconic tracks ever put to tape. A native of Kansas City, Gatson became the go-to heartbeat for the soul and funk revolution of the 1970s. His resume is staggering. He provided the legendary beat for Bill Withers' Use Me, the driving disco pulse of Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive, and anchored essential albums for Marvin Gaye, including Let's Get It On and I Want You. He was a key member of the Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band and later joined the 70s soul group Bill Withers' backing band, which eventually became the Blackbirds. Gadson's influence spanned decades and genres. He worked with everyone from Paul McCartney and Herbie Hancock to modern acts like Beck and D'Angelo, who sought out a specific, effortless, laid-back feel. Known for his ghost notes and a snare sound that defined the West Coast soul aesthetic, Gatson was often cited as the most sampled drummer in hip-hop history outside of Clyde Stubblefield. His passing thins the ranks of the elite session players who defined the groove of the 20th century. Gene Simmons has announced the launch of Kiss Cremation, a $15,000 service that allows deceased fans to have their ashes pressed directly into a 180-gram vinyl picture disc. In a move that has baffled collectors, the service is exclusively available for a repress of the band's 1981 prog rock disaster, Music from the Elder. Simmons defended the choice, noting that the added weight of a human body finally gives the record the substance it lacked upon initial release. Simmons also noted that when grieving families eventually realize they don't want to listen to a flute-heavy concept album, the record will sink directly to the bottom of the ocean floor. Most fans want their ashes scattered at sea anyway. This has been your Backwards Beats Week in Music for the week of April 4th, 2026. And don't forget to salt your melons.
Technology's a bitch.
See.
If you look at biology
Okay.
and technology, look no further than the male nipple.
Okay.
Defunct.
Sure.
What does it do?
Well, I have to wind you back. I'm not sure the connection between technology and biology in that context.
Well, I mean, think about it. Biology is technology. It's the original. It's the flesh version of technology.
It sure is. You realize that we could, how much information we could store in a strand of DNA?
Oh,
A lot.
Yeah.
At least this podcast episode.
1.8 gigabytes. Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the male nipple.
Useless. Yep.
Useless. My dog has 10 nipples. Also useless.
Well,
Okay. Well, we'll catch you on Only Dogs later. Karl got to make his money for the week. All right. Speaking of dogs, here's some bunnies. Bad bunnies, to say the least.
si estuviéramos juntos, if we were together.
Yeah. This is a pivotal point in the album.
It is. This is one of the most streamed songs on the album. The most streamed? One of the most.
Yeah, no, this is the one. This
Dos.
one goes to 1.1, almost 1.2 billion streams, like the big B.
Yep, that's a U.S. billion, not a billiard, as the British would go.
A billiard.
Yes.
Or if you're in the non-US platinum rankings, this is a real billion.
Yeah, you're familiar with the milliard, billiard?
No, not
Counting.
even close.
Yeah. It's, I guess, technically more accurate, but
you know what? I buy my
just like aluminium.
I
is
buy
actually
my
more fair.
Allen wrenches one way. Like, let's just call it what it is. I get it. I'm in a country that used to be the best. It's fine. Anyway, here's where we take a turn, and finally, all those accusations of being like a reggaeton album or something like that can start to come true.
And why do you say that, Karl?
Well, we start to hear variations of the soca beat.
Correct.
Not specifically on this one. The next one is a true soca. However, you're starting to get more Latin rhythm, more traditional, down the road, what you'd hear in a Latin community versus trap music or a hip hop beat.
Yep. This is co-written by the Colombian artist Camilo.
No one's surprised.
Yep. And a lot of people call this his most relatable tracks. His focuses on regret. I don't know why, but I thought it was a ridiculous quote.
Great. I loved watching you hold your own hands and now hug yourself.
Yep.
You okay, Dan?
Yeah, it's okay. This single was released on Valentine's Day.
Of course it was.
I just thought it was funny.
It's so smushy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. I mean, relatable in the sense that, like, when you hear Latin tongue, good production, and then a beat to follow it,
Yep.
the song bangs. First and foremost, it's enjoyable to listen to. It's a turn for the album, though. This album has been very, very much North American hip hop sounding up until now.
Yeah.
And now we're finally kind of like hitting back down south.
Yeah, and this is a lot moodier than anything I think we heard off of Daddy Yankee.
Oh, yeah, agreed. And I mean, that's 21 tracks straight of soca and soca adjacent music.
Yeah. And production-wise, there's this sort of lush, like, tapestry of music that goes from modern production to that, like, I call it like earwax production, the underwater.
Yep.
Like, you've gone in another room.
No. They kill some high filter, pump up that mid filter a little bit.
Yep.
There's no question about it. And on a DJ board, it's clear as day. You can hear what you see.
Yeah.
Here you get, it's a lot of really high end synth. Like, whoever's rolling the waves package here is winning. It's lush, and then you get that groove in it to push it and support it.
Yeah.
We'll ride that same wave throughout the course of the next few songs.
Yeah. Yeah. And is this where because you say that you believe there's album craft here.
I do, and I think we've gotten to the center of the album, and they're like, great. We've really aired out kind of, he's a hip-hop artist first and foremost.
Yep.
and now he's singing over beats that are more traditional.
Well, he's a hip hop artist who eventually tells us that he loves the 80s.
Yep.
And then now he gets here. Right? Because if you break it into like threes, I think that's almost what we have here.
Yeah, if you wanted to make that argument, I would not fight it. I would say there's no 80s tonality in this song specifically.
No. I'm talking about previous songs.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Miami.
go back to my Miami. Like no further than that. But I like the tempo. I like the groove change.
Mm-hmm.
I like kind of the shoulder lift here.
Mm-hmm.
It's visiting something he's comfortable with, obviously, the thing he grew up with.
Yeah.
And he does it well. And you'll continue to do it in the next tune, which is Solo de Mi.
Yeah. And what does that translate to?
By myself.
Pretty good. Yeah. Solo. Only mine or only myself. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, that was a guess.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now, this is a true soca.
Yep.
And
Because the tempo's up a little bit more.
and also, like, the beat is actually boom, up, boom, up,
Yeah.
up, and it's crisp.
Yep.
It's new production versus, like, old production soca. Not like reggaeton dance hall style. This is actually, like, dude with Ableton's crushing it. You get 900, yes, but then you get a really cool dance over it. He has a command on his vocals. He just is so convincing with everything that he states. I don't know what he's saying per se.
Well, this is a song about domestic violence.
Cool.
Not for it.
Not cool at all.
Yeah.
No.
It is not pro.
What I'm saying is, I wouldn't know, and the song doesn't feel like it. Mm-hmm. So take that for what it's worth, random listener.
Yeah. So the music video features a woman singing the lyrics while being hit by invisible blows, which eventually
terrible.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it stops as she begins to dance to reclaim her life. Yeah.
Thank
so,
God.
yeah.
Oh my God. The things I learned in this podcast.
The more you know.
The more you know, Dylan. Here's the thing I have to say, and if you've been listening to this album with us, by this track, I have a criticism of One Bad Bunny, which is he's got no dynamic switch at all. He blurts out everything with no attempt to ever be soft or loud, like a real singer.
Right.
He's kind of just like a bullhorn of a human.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like, that is who he is. That's what he's doing. I'm not here to challenge him. This song has, for me, if you look at the whole album, the one, especially now that I know the subject matter shit, he could have actually exercised some technique here and played with dynamics and been a little more soft. But everything he does is just this. Yeah. I'm just gonna be there. Like, he's just so on the mic at all times.
Yeah. My note on that is he's the vocal production throughout this entire album is extremely front and center, as though he's yelling directly at your forehead.
Yes, and that's not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Like, please, someone come in and correct us. He just does. He doesn't seem to care about dynamics. He just wants to get his message out.
Yeah. Well, it's keeping you on pitch. So.
Yeah. So be it. I mean, well, autotune's doing its work too.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. So lyrically, this is where it would. I mean, I'd be curious if I understood it in Spanish, if it would what we just talked about would bother me, because there's the line here. You didn't break my heart. I already had it broken. That's why I don't love you, nor do I hate you. Raising a bottle at your wake. You know, I'm going out at night. Did you care for me? For that, I thank you. Hey, but I don't belong to you. And today I'm going to water what I see. Like, so, so clearly he's reconciling the death of an abuser.
Yeah. When you read his words, you're like, these are great words. Like,
yeah. And they probably don't translate that great, but
that's the kicker. But when you look through song after song after song, this isn't just, it's never bottles at the club.
Yeah.
It's always a driven message about content.
Which is probably why he's so beloved. So for those who can understand the message.
And feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, and feel it.
It just, I feel like we're missing out, you know?
Yeah.
And so be it. We'll have access to many good things. And respect to him. I like this tune. I like the groove of this tune quite a bit.
Yeah. So it might be interesting to talk for a second about what some people have said about Senor Benito.
Yeah, please. So I guess you went on Reddit.
I went on Reddit. So for those of you who don't know, we actually do have a voicemail line. It's not a phone number because we do actually have a Google Voice number, but I'm not telling you all what it is because I don't need to deal with that.
It's just going to be me heavy breathing
on
the line.
Doritos. So I reached out onto Reddit. I tried to post in the Bad Bunny PR, but they blocked me.
Gringo.
Well, it looked as though it was self-promotion, which I suppose it is, but got some good engagement. And so Owl Comprehensive 859 on Reddit said, Por Siempre is my ride or die album. The one I turn to when the shit is hitting the fan, and with two amazing but often struggling special needs children, this album pulls me through on the regular.
It's incredibly high praise.
Yeah. Another one here with Por Siempre, he took the throne and never looked back. So this is Josie DY _24.
Thanks, Josie DY _ You were just born.
You think? Yeah. Maybe he created the account when he was 24.
Josie's too.
So yes, with Por Siempre, he took the throne and never looked back. For me, Por Siempre means Bad Bunny's true arrival as an artist, not just a musician, someone who can create a concept for an album and follow through with it. Also, if we were used to listening to him in features, as he was before, and with other artists, which I believe is why we see so many solo songs on this album, it's hard to pick one song but I remember the one that impacted me the most, which is the one the one we just talked about. Sorry. See, Estuvamos, whatever. Gross.
Nailed
I got it right one time.
Nailed it.
I have to look at it. The sad melancholic lyrics with the bumpy, tangy bass hits. It's hard to this day.
This day.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Josie something _ 2024.
Yep. So yeah, there are definitely people who enjoy this music more than we can. The last thing I'll say is affectionate type 559 spent New Year's Eve 2024 in Puerto Rico, and on Christmas Day he headed to Viejo San Juan to a club where they played this album from start to finish, and everyone was singing their hearts out through the entire album. That shit hit hard.
That's massive. And by the way, if I'm in a room and everybody's doing that, oh yeah, I mean we could just be playing anything at that point, but that's so big.
Yep.
And then Puerto Rico, it hits that hard too.
Yep.
And it's an enjoyable listen. Like, dude, if I was in a club and we had a couple drinks in us and it was like dark and we're dancing, like throw this thing on.
Yep.
There's no problem with that.
Yeah. Agreed.
No problem. And this brings us to the 10th tune, which rounds out a trio of Latin rhythms.
Yes. You want me to say the title?
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for you desperately because I'm not saying it.
Cuandos Peribas.
Bless you.
When you used to grind.
Oh wow. Okay. Talk about the club.
Yeah.
This one's dope. This one, so you had a true soca at 9, a off soca Latin rhythm adjacent thing that I probably don't know a term for at 8. Here, we're starting to get back into like a more dancey feel.
Yep.
A little lighter.
Because this one also has like that sampled ukulele or guitar.
But you still have that backbeat, right? And so we haven't gone back to trap yet. And so we're having this really cool celebration in the latter piece of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine until about 2 minutes and 24 seconds into the song, the CD starts skipping.
Indeed. What a choice.
And then the pan flute comes in.
And then Lane starts doing that dance. And
The song is freaking nuts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not what we saw coming,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
Wish I knew what the content behind this was.
Yeah.
Sorry. We only have so many listens a week, y'all.
That's right.
Check it with your own ears. Go do your own research.
Yep.
But nice block.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. Just Latin rhythms.
Yeah.
All out.
Right.
That's followed up by song 11, though.
Oh, actually, this is one that goes bonkers at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes, this
Is
is.
this Fuego Fuego?
Yeah. Fuego, fuego.
This is Fuego Fuego.
Fuego, sorry.
I
Yeah.
was say,
Yeah.
I felt like for the 3 Latins, we were like kind of chilling.
No, we were good. We're still chilling. I apologize. This is I buried the lead here because the beginning of the song is okay.
Kind of sleepy, to be
Yep.
frank.
Yep.
One of my less favorite moments on the album. But then
Until finally they at 2:24 they visit Hot Ones.
El Alpha comes in
Yeah.
to like yell fire at you repeatedly.
Yeah, I feel like I said, I think they went to Hot Ones,
Did their wing test.
did the wing test,
Made it to number 6.
got some backside burn after this.
And then the entire thing gets twisted on its head.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, this tune's weird.
Yep.
I like it,
Yeah.
but you end up with effectively a song into a remix of a new song.
Yeah. This is La Romana.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Thank you.
Yep. It's so weird.
Weird song.
But you do get like this. This is where you get some Dembow.
Yes.
That's really what's happening.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now
Yeah.
you've said it
Yeah.
in the right place.
Yes.
Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, the album, the B side of this album, if you were to like turn it on at track 8 and
Yeah.
listen through, it's an entirely different listen than the A side.
It is.
The A side is 7 hip hop songs.
Yeah.
The back end is 3 traditional Latin songs in modern production,
Yeah.
followed by a half ballad into a literal fire.
Fuego, fuego.
And by the way, some really cool synth patches. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give it that. And that actually brings me into is it Como Ante? Or what's the song?
Comantes.
Comantes, thank you.
Like before.
The patch they use here, the keyboard sounds so good.
Yeah.
It's so lush.
Yep.
And this one's more light. This one almost feels like it's going towards like a house music type of vibe.
Right.
It doesn't,
Right. Yep.
but I want it to.
Yeah. I mean, this is where, oh yeah, that's right. There's a melody that goes in here that makes me, I'm looking at my note here. I'm trying to figure this out here. Oh no, this one has the palm muted guitar partway through, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. And there's a melody in here that I'm trying to think about what the song is now. The boom, boom, boom.
Let me say, way-o,
yeah, I
way-o.
can't remember the name of the song. Yeah.
Baby, your booty's so round. Let me lick it up inside. Nasty ass song.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to dance that at middle school dances. Most notably, the middle school I went to was a public school in White Oak, but there was a girls' school, like a Catholic girls' school, on almost the same property.
Right.
And I went to their dances, and they're still playing. Boom, boom, boom. Let me say, hey-o. And I'm like, how is nothing but females here? Like, what? We can't do this, none. This is like, someone gets your DJ. Man, we had the best music. We had the best music in '96. No, I hear the callback for sure. Yeah, I like this tune. I think it's wildly underserved. It's one of the less listened to ones on the album, at a mere 229 million listens.
Yeah.
It's still not that popular. I think it's my number 2 on the album.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I really, really like the keyboard patch.
Yeah, it's good.
The off-roadsy thing just sounds so good to me. And it has like a little bit of a reggaeton thing going on without fully abandoning structure.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hybrid for me.
Yeah.
And so I like it. I like where it sits. It gives me comfort.
Yeah. This one here also has the vocal patch sample that sounds like it came straight off a splice.
Yes. The hard stop. It drove you nuts. I watched your eye twitch when it cuts. But that's new production. The kids love that shit, dude.
Whatever.
Song 13.
Go for it.
Do I just read the letters?
You can read the letters.
I mean, it's not a word. RLNDT.
Yeah. So that is abbreviation for Rolandito, which refers to Rolandito Salas Jusino, a young boy who famously went missing in Puerto Rico in 1999 and was never found.
Well, I feel great too. What? No.
That's what it's about.
Same key. His last song. Fun. We just move in. It feels like an extension.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
Would you like to tell more horrible story to the people?
No, another splice sample though. So at this point in the album, unfortunately, since I didn't actually look into the lyrics of this one, I mean, I'm aware of what it's about, and it's fairly dark and introspective because the content. I'm kind of losing interest on this song. The song doesn't stand out to me musically in any real.
It doesn't. It's
way.
very one note.
Yeah.
And you're back to a trap beat.
Yep.
So we've had our kind of hot Latin moment.
Yep.
That's over. We're back into the normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can live without it, and certainly now that I'm hip to the messaging on it, which I'm sure is just sad.
It's just sad. Yeah.
As a father, it just made me feel really bad.
Yeah. And when we talk about the singing on this album, again, I think maybe we said it already. I can't remember if I said it on the air or off the air, but a lot of these melodies are one-note melodies with these flourishes and embellishments. And sometimes that's fine, but when you're out hearing the message, it's just a lot of one-note melodies with flourishes and embellishments. And so without anything else really standing out on this track, I mean, is this the least listen? Yeah, this is the least, you said.
It is.
Yep.
There's some interesting production stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly if you look at the panning in the song.
Yeah.
There's uncomfortable uses of instrumentation that kind of sweep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's intentional.
Yeah.
Right? Like someone's smartly trying to portray the dire situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't seek this song. I wouldn't in the future. Now that I understand, though, the background of it, or at least am keen to it, I get it. Like, that makes more sense to me now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Scoot on. The second word is bien.
Estamos bien.
Oh, that's so great.
We're good.
We're good.
The song was released as a tribute to the resilience of the Puerto Rican people following the devastation of Hurricane Maria.
Yeah, you can gather that from this tune title.
Yeah, this was performed at the Tonight Show, which is kind of interesting. The thing with this one, to me, is so there's a choir patch that's clearly played on a keyboard.
MIDI keyboard, yes.
Yep. And I'm guessing that's supposed to be the "we" of "We Are Good."
Yep.
So put that in perspective, it's fine. I think it's reminiscent of some of the MIDI we talked about on Selena, except actually better performed on Selena.
Yeah, no. The thing about Selena is like that cheesy keyboard style that we got on Selena is so on brand.
Right, Stehano. Yep.
That's just how it sounds.
Yeah.
Here you end up with a pretty good patch on a pretty good production. And I think it's on brand as well in the sense that like hard cuts are intentional here. Like,
but if you just move the MIDI notes over to overlap, you
yeah.
can just draw the performance in.
Drives you nuts.
I mean, Deadmau5 does it all the time.
They're treating it like a sample.
Yeah. It doesn't.
But they're playing it like a part.
It doesn't work for me. But on the sustain pedal or something. But
yeah. I'm fine on it.
No bueno.
No, but by this point in the album, and I will echo what you said earlier, I pretty much logged out at Comante.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Comantes.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much where my system turns off on this album.
Right.
It's a 53-minute album. I listened to it 7 times. Like, there's only so much I want to do with it. And when you're not involved in the conversation per se, my fault for not having, ears or bilingual, but I just
don't victim blame. It's fine.
I don't have patience at this point.
All right, Doctor, should we move on?
I mean, the only track left, Mia,
featuring Drizzy,
the formerly curb stomped Kendrick victim. Guess who's back? No, this has been out for a minute. So, no, Drake sounds great on this. Actually, and you can hear one of the things that having Drake here does is it solidifies the album bottom to top.
Yep.
You listen back and you go, oh, think about all the music Drake's making at this time and how influenced all of this is.
Right.
And what Drake did is he did this, sad boy light Canadian trap thing. Toronto. But he really did. He kind of had like this dark. It's kind of the Kid Cudi thing we've spoken about before. The kind of the Kanye thing that we'll inevitably speak about in the future. But there's true trap. Hard hitting slap, real dirty on your beat stuff, and there's this sing-songy version of it.
Right.
Drake is obviously the latter. And Bad Bunny's been pulling from that the whole time because Drake is by now an icon.
Yep.
And rightfully so. He has his hits. Having him rap the album makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Also, I believe for Bunny at this stage in his career, legitimizes this thing
for sure
100 times over.
For sure. And given the last few songs, this is a nice, like, fresh, just to have a different voice.
Oh, it's one of the better songs, period. There's a couple voices on this song.
Yeah.
Because, if I'm not mistaken, Drake's one, but there's someone else who's not mentioned, right? Like, aren't there 3 artists on this tune?
On this song?
Yeah, it doesn't say it, but I swear to God, I mean, or he takes a different approach in his vocals that I don't recognize. But there's something new approach-wise on this. Like, it just feels very fresh to me on the album in its entirety. Drake's influence held a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I don't love to give that credit to him, but I will.
That's all right. That's fine.
Agreed.
This is a good song. It's an enjoyable song. Yeah, I'm going to be going to Las Vegas in a couple months. I'm sure I'll hear this song there.
30 seconds of it at least.
Yep.
At 180 BPM.
Yeah, exactly.
Enjoy Serato. Overall, I mean, you got 53 minutes, you got 15 songs.
Yep.
You hit it?
I personally would not hit this, but I understand why it's on the list.
Agreed.
Most of the songs on here, on their own, I would not turn off. There are some songs I really like. I like Otra Noche and Miami. That's a great song. I like the middle of the album, basically. And I don't really like the ends except for La Romana. I like the second half where it goes nuts. The Fuego part, I'm down for Fuego all day long.
6 to 12 is where I live.
Yep.
On this, and I agree with you. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Bad Bunny. I quite enjoy him, actually. I want to celebrate him, and we recognize this is topical. You know? But I can't lie. Like, listener experience, if I don't know...
You don't have to justify it. If it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea.
I just don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like, I heard a significantly better hip-hop album this week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I can't get down. I want to be down. And I got nothing but love for Bad Bunny. And I'm positive his future work, as he has a fat catalog behind this, is great.
He already has 48 songs with over 1 billion streams.
He's doing just fine without our recommendation.
Benito's doing fine.
Yes, he's doing fine without us.
Yeah.
But this album, did it break the mold? Nay. I'm sure it did something for a boundary somewhere, and I appreciate that. I support that.
Right.
For me, yeah.
It really just brought like Puerto Rican music way into the front.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And I'm for that. I will always stand for that. I'm like, hello. Objectively, as a musician, I'm not. There's nothing I heard that made me go, whoa. Not once. Honestly, not once. And that's,
right,
I guess, where my qualm is.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to hear a thing that makes me, tweak my head a certain way, or that's a new song concept.
Yeah.
This was not a new anything.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, even my favorite song, not new anything, but I do like that song. I will listen to that song. Otra Noche. Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's good.
Yeah, respect.
Question for you.
Oh, God.
You ready?
Yeah, hit me.
What's in your ears?
The wax of spring. No,
Then you should get our Soniclean headphones. One of our early sponsors with the Candle Crafter Kit. It will clean your ears and give you high fidelity performance.
Salt your melons. Yes, it will. Sonically, dude, you really went back. I needed something in the day. I needed something musically. You know? Mm-hmm. That feeling where you're like, I need to take some anxiety and offload it to a musical train.
Okay.
And I started to look at one of my early loves and passions, which is house music. Mm-hmm. Specifically, if you look at two different scenes. The Detroit scene, obviously, is a fuel for me. There's also this Northeastern scene. I wouldn't put it solely or squarely in New York City because it was kind of Jersey. It was kind of Philly.
Okay.
But it floats. And I sat down and just started listening to some deep house. And what I found was on the Lazy Days podcast, it was his 100th episode and his last one, which is Fred Anywhere. Did this set that was just instupituous. Like, it was the most incredible thing I've heard in a long time.
Uh-huh.
Just choice, tasty music. I'm going to pull it real quick so I can make sure I'm quoting this correctly. Yeah, no, it's Fred Everything. Thank you. Producer, legendary producer. And yeah, it was the Lazy Days podcast from Fred Everything. And it was July 20th, 2021. And he did his last episode. And he just ran this like 18 song set, I guess. And you could tell he was signing off.
Yeah.
Because he was feeding in all these vocal lines that had all these like really, really strong messaging about persistence and moving on and carrying on.
Right.
And his choice in music was just so good. And I sat here, AirPods in around my house and these like Adidas pants.
Yeah.
It felt soft. And the sunlight's coming through the windows. My wife and I are both getting sick. And it was just, I was just energized. And it was a true testament to music feeling really good. You know when it physically feels good?
Yep.
For the first time in a long time.
That's nice.
Yeah. So anyway, just a great moment in house music exploration. I highly recommend you check him out. He's considered one of the, top tiers of house music and as a producer and curator. And I hadn't listened to him forever. But the same way, like I gave you the LTJ Bookham album
Yep.
to listen to. That's not house.
No.
But the wave of production, the way that you absorb it, felt the same as Journey Inwards.
Very good.
How about you?
Oh, you're not going to like what I'm listening to.
No?
You're going to give me a hard time for it. So
Just Melissa Etheridge.
no. So I don't even remember how this popped into my ears, but all of a sudden I just needed to go back and listen to the band Tesla's 1989 The Great Radio Controversy album.
So you're real wrong. Tesla fucks, bro.
Yeah?
Love it. I own that on vinyl, and I do.
Do you?
Yes.
The album slaps. It is so good.
Dude, Tesla's great. Don't get me wrong. I don't like hair bands at all.
But these guys were in the hair metal time, but they still wore jeans and t-shirts. They didn't wear...
Tesla is just different.
Yep.
Tesla and Whitesnake get free passes on me at all times. Two very different journeys.
Oh, yeah.
But still, like,
Yeah.
I'm willing to drop my thing.
Yeah.
What makes it so good?
I mean, the production's fantastic. And I wonder, like, how on earth, like, back in the 80s, everyone was singing so friggin' high. And you have Jeff Keith's vocals, which are way up there. And if you don't know Tesla, imagine Black Crowes, but, like at least a fifth to a, like
you
a
almost
sixth.
said an octave and you're not fucking.
Yeah, higher. Like, I don't know if they're still doing like nostalgia tours. I can't imagine it sounds that good now, but because he's singing so much high music.
Yeah. And doing it well.
Phenomenal. Yeah. They got their biggest break, I'd say, when they did their MTV Unplugged cover of the song Time. But I will get down with Love Song and that 12-string intro any day of the fucking week. It's so cheesy.
That intro is so cheesy, dude.
But it is awesome. But you have songs like Hang Tough on here, Lady Luck, Heaven's Trail, No Way Out. So good. So good. Quality rock and roll music at a time when it was questionable. There were some questionable decisions. And sure, there's gated snare here. There's 80s tropes, but this hit me. I'm a senior in high school and this came out and it was a banger.
You went back to
Yep.
get that little earworm.
It was
I
fantastic.
respect the shit out of that, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, we've enjoyed speaking about this album today. This one was chewy. I think a big piece of today was being earnest about what it means to have a homework assignment where you have to absorb something you don't understand.
Yep.
So all respect, first and foremost, to Bad Bunny and his creation. It's obviously very good music. I wish I was in a place where it resonated with me more. However, this is the fun part of our assignment is getting to be honest and getting to kind of jump through the hoops.
Yeah.
So nice conversation, man.
Absolutely.
We made it work.
Yeah.
What's next week?
Speaking of jumping through hoops, this is a very different hoop. We're going to be listening to Alice Coltrane, the wife of... Yes.
A love supreme, a love supreme, a love supreme. John Coltrane.
John Coltrane, that's great. So this is her album, Journey in Satchidananda.
What? Pardon?
You don't take yoga?
No. Oh my God. Is that a pose?
So Satchidananda it basically became popular in the United States, in Virginia particularly, for exposing us to different versions of yoga.
No shit.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's always interesting day on this podcast, isn't it?
Sure is.
Well, we love you very much. I'm Karl Carter Fanstil.
I'm Dan Woodard.
We're logging off for the night. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Hotsnakes.
That was a show about the album Por Siempre by Bad Bunny. Do not call it reggaeton because it's hip hop.
Backwards Speeds Podcast is a Tuna-Wood production recorded live at Thought Shack Studios in Halethorpe, Maryland.
If you enjoyed the show, make sure to subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can find us at Backwards Speeds Podcast on most platforms.
Share the love, and we'll see you next week for another deep dive into the next album on Rolling Stone Magazine's Top 500 list. Until then, salt your melons.